Hi there, my name is Stephanie Hackney and I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing for Hobbs Bonded Fibers. I'm here today to make you a little bit more familiar with the Hobbs batting products. Hopefully you at least know about our 80/20, but we've got a lot of other products that we thought you might want a little more information about. This product that we're going to talk about is our Tuscany Silk. And I want to make sure you understand that we have two different product lines. One is called Heirloom, and you'll notice those are round rolls. And then we have our Tuscany line, which are flat folded. These are cut and folded and packaged by hand. There's a little bit more air in these bags. They're not as compressed, so they're going to have less wrinkling, and they're going to be a little loftier out of the package. Now this particular product, the Tuscany Silk, only comes in the Tuscany line. It's not available in our Heirloom line. But we have many other products that are available in both lines, and they're essentially the same product, only the finishing is different. So the Tuscany Silk is made with very fine silk. The silk is actually produced by pieceworms. For those of you who are interested in the ethical treatment of animals, this is the ethical treatment of silkworms. And this is one of the few products that we don't source in the U.S. All the rest of our products are sourced in the U.S., and we produce all of our products in Waco, Texas. So the Tuscany Silk is 90% silk and 10% poly. This is a sample of it. You'll see that it's got a very, very thin loft. And to be frank, when you're looking at it in the raw form, doesn't look all that exciting. When I first joined Hobbs, everybody told me how great the silk was. And frankly, from just looking at the raw silk, I was not so excited. But as you'll see, if you see it inside of any kind of finished project, it is the most beautiful drape of any of the battings that we make. It is really a gorgeous drape for either a quilt or for clothing or art quilts or anything that you want to drape very beautifully. If you're thinking about making a bedspread and you want to heavily quilt the edges and you want it to drape nicely over, this is a really great choice. This is also a great batting for hand quilting, for art quilts, for table runners, placemats. The only thing you do need to be cautious about is that this requires a little bit more care when washing. So let's talk a little bit about that. This product is machine washable once it's inside the quilt. We do not recommend pre-washing any of our battings, especially the silk and our wool, because you could ruin that batting by pre-washing it. So with the silk, once you get it inside your quilt, you can throw your quilt in the washer on a delicate cycle with cool water and no heavy agitation or spin. So if you have a front loader that very heavily spins, you want to make sure you're putting it on the delicate cycle so that that doesn't happen. Once it's washed, you can toss it in a cool dryer, either delicate cycle or air fluff only, for about 5 or 10 minutes. But then this does need to be either blocked or hung to dry. You do not want to fully dry this in the dryer. Now this is also really wonderful for, again, for hand quilting, but also for clothing. So if you like to make quilted jackets, or perhaps you're going to make a long coat and you're going to put a lot of stitching in it, this would be a really good choice for that, because this silk, no matter how much you stitch it, will not get stiff. Even with a lot of cotton heavy stitching, it's still going to be this soft. It just has the most beautiful drape of anything we make. So this would be a really great choice for that very, very special quilt, for a quilt that's maybe a gift for another quilter who knows how to take care of the quilt. We do not recommend this product be used in things like charity quilts or baby quilts, again, because it's a little bit more delicate and it won't hold up to a lot of washing with warm water. Okay, so that's it for the Tuscany product. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Linda's Electric, or you can reach out to us directly at www.hobbsbatting.com. Thank you.